The Toyota Sports 800 takes to the Nürburgring. I can already tell she's quite a floaty little wedge. However, early indications are that this might be the best car we've driven so far. We've got back-to-back Toyotas coming up here at the Nürburgring. The only problem is they're about 60 years apart. Here in the Sports 800 and then the High Medic. Because once again, remember, we are doing these in order of performance points. Alright, early indications are it's going to beat the Abarth. Oh, no you don't. Albeit, based on its speed, this is the fastest car I do believe we've driven as of yet. And we haven't made a mistake here in these Nürburgring time trials yet. We haven't had a crash, and remember, it's one shot. Up the hill. Can we still gain speed up the hill? Not quite, but 80 miles an hour as we crest the Flugplatz and start to make our way back downhill. 12:45.3. That could be a time that I see happening with a crash. If we don't crash, I say we're going to blow that out of the water. I'm not sure we've had a car reach 100 miles an hour here in these Nürburgring time trials, but I'm willing to say that as we take these next couple corners and start to make our way down one of the steepest hills here at the Green Hell, I think this one has a chance to surpass 100, but we shall see. Can we reach triple-digit MPH? I think it's going to be close. 95, 96, 97, 100! 104 miles an hour. We have officially known Spood. From 18 miles an hour at its slowest for the Fiat 500 to finally cresting 100 miles an hour here in the Toyota. 241.2 at our split. And as we go on in these production cars, it starts to get real exciting when you start to break lap times around that split, or at least split times in under like 2 minutes. It's when you know that you're starting to go faster. Get into the quicker cars that we will drive here in the Gran Turismo 7 Nürburgring time trials. The old Nürburgring time trial videos are still up on my YouTube channel. Now, we never finished that, at least on YouTube, but they are still up there in case anyone wants to go back and watch those. Might have overcooked this corner just a little bit, but not without saving it. We're fine. I think it's time to start the conversation. Sub 12 minutes? Sub 12 minutes? Is it possible? I think it's possible. We touched 100 miles an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Anything is possible now. Not sure why I decided to ride that close to the grass. That's just asking for trouble. right. Still sub 5 minutes for the Toyota Sports 800. And even sub 5 minutes there at that split. Now, granted, we do have to shed 28 seconds off of the lap of the Abarth to be sub 12 minutes. But I'm telling you, I think it's possible. I really genuinely think it's a possibility. How far we've come. I feel like we were at the 8 or 9 minute mark in our first lap of these time trials in the Fiat 500 at right around this spot. And that is the good thing about doing this the way that we've chosen to do it now both times for the Nürburgring, of starting with the slowest cars and working your way up, because in theory you're always gonna go faster. Always something to look forward to. There's always a fastest car, at least until you get to the Tomahawk. Hitting the carousel at right around 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, will this car beat the shifter cart? Of course not. We'd have to make it to the line in right around 2 minutes from here, which is just not going to happen. One day we will beat that shifter cart, and things will be back to normal. Steepest hill on the track, and we still are able to climb it. Down to 51 miles an hour. But now we start heading back down the hill again. Gotta be careful, though. I do have to say this thing is relatively planted. It gives you a little bit more confidence than, say, driving like one of the Fiats. Confidence that it's not just going to completely lose it on you. I didn't get that entirely right, but we're fine. Plenty of runoff over here. I don't know if I've ever successfully gotten the Tomahawk, the beast of a Tomahawk, the best Tomahawk around the Nürburgring without fucking up. But the thing is, with that car, you can still fuck up and still probably be the fastest time that you're even possibly going to set in this game. How many cars are on the docket tonight? I don't really have any sort of idea. I want to at least get through the high medic. So we've got at least one more car to do. Just over 8.5 minutes. So again, sub 10 minutes, not gonna happen. Beating the shifter cart, not gonna happen. I do wonder if we should redo the shifter cart time, because that was always meant to be just the control time anyway. Or at least not even a control time. That's not the right way to say that. A benchmark time. And that did have some mistakes, but I guess we gotta adhere to the rules of that. But I guess if anyone wanted to see us try and get around in the shifter cart, I'd do it again. No, we'll probably do, like I said, at least the high medic, so at least another 15, 20 minutes, something like that. I have no idea what to expect from the high medic. Alright, the interior of the Toyota Sports 800, as you'd expect from a mid-60s car. Mid-60s roadster, no less. Gotta love the rear view mirror right in front of your face. I can't say it's my favorite looking car in the world, but if I was born, say, in the 50s and could have appreciated this car when it came out, maybe I'd think differently. Well, I think it's safe to say that we have our top time, and it's going to be by quite a wide margin. Remember, the time to beat is the Fiat Abarth 595, which set a 12:28. We were trying to be sub 12. Now, sub 11's not going to happen, but we're going to blow sub 12 just about out of the water here. It's not going to be much over 11 minutes here. Carrying as much speed as I can into there. Just over the 11-minute mark. Now, crossing the line with an 11.5.042 for the Toyota Sports 800. Fast little ancient roadster here, this thing is. And I say fast. I mean, we just blew out our previous best time by almost a minute and a half. That's how much faster this was in the Abarth.